Hello and welcome to a brand new mini series. It's a new format for the channel. It's I'm just gonna have to forgive my naming conventions here. It's the 5-hour first look. There we go. I'm sticking with it. It is Factory Town, as you can see. Quick note about it. Credits there. A very small team of people who are developing this. Main guy is Eric. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to take 5 hours look, not in one episode. I'm going to split them up into 30-minute episodes, so 10 episodes roughly, and that should give us a good first look at the game. That way you'll know whether you really do want to spend some of your hard-earned cash on purchasing this game. The game is currently in early access, so bear that in mind before you purchase. If you want a more finished product, probably best to wait until it comes out, but that's why we're going to take a look and give it 5 hours of our time, and then we can decide whether we want to continue. Right, here's all the selection of our starting lands. I've gone for Swamp Forest. If we zoom out here, it's kind of a nice area to start with. It's got some water and it's not too hilly. These are the available biomes that we eventually go out to. Map size is always infinite. I was reading the forums about this. It used to have small, medium and large, but now when we get into the game you'll see that it's just a continually generating map. So when you purchase a new area, you get new areas outside that, and it just continues until you run out of memory on your computer, or it crashes, or whichever. We probably won't get to that in 5 hours, but we will have a bit of fun with it, I hope. There we go. Everything's on default. We're going to start with a random base placement. So, you know, we can work from there rather than us just choosing. Let's do it. Let's create. I have read through this and I've kind of had a little play with it. We're going to pause it immediately. But before we start the tutorial, there we go. Let's click on pause and we'll zoom down to our little starting base here. There we go. There's our base, level 1. We've got our little meeple workers here. I call them meeple. They remind me of the counters for tabletop games. Sort of. I mean, close enough. I think I've got tilt shift on, but not sure about that. All right, tilt shift's off. I don't know whether that's better or not. I kind of prefer it not blurry. So here we have it. This is our starting area. We've got a lot to choose from. We have trees, we have grain, we have stone, some iron ore over there. What else have we got? Herbs, potatoes, some more herbs, some more grain. Lovely, isn't it? I love it. Oh, mana shards. I don't know what they actually do. So we're going to follow the tips. It's kind of a mini tutorial sort of thing to get you going. Can we use WASD? Yeah, we can. I would like a way to drag the actual positioning around, but we'll take it. Is that fish? I've never seen fish before. They look dead, but there are fish. So what do we need to do? We need to gather wood, so we need to be selecting our little meeple here and right click where you want them, and then you can drag around, you see, while still holding down the right mouse button where you want them to go. So we're taking them to the base. I guess what we should really do is just get cracking with this, clearing some of this forest area. Oh no, I see. I didn't tell him to do anything. He would have just done anything he felt like. Let's play it. So while we're collecting wood, we've got to collect 15 wood to move on. What we got up here, this is our workers and / capacity. Determined by housing. We've already collected 15 wood, apparently. That was quick. That's how many houses we can build for this size base. And that's our happiness, which gives you a production speed bonus, which is for your entire what would it be? Settlement town? Factory town. That's what it would be. Build a house. Houses increase your population, allowing you to create more workers and buildings. So we open the build menu. Buildings, houses. That's why we had to collect the 15 wood, you see. So we're going to build a house. I know from people's playthroughs that they deliver the grain to the houses, so having it up near this grain field seems like a good idea. We've got another grain field there. I also feel like we're going to need to do some terraforming. So we'll put it there. We won't give them too far to walk, hopefully. Should it be facing the grain? Possibly. I don't know. How do you rotate? That's the thing. I don't know how you rotate this. Ah, oh, look at that. That's nice. I feel like facing that is a good idea. So now what do we do? So I've built a house, then select... No, done all that. There we go. You'll need lots of workers to harvest and deliver goods from one building to another. Open the build menu. How do we get rid of this? Right click. Oh, beautiful. Open the build menu. Workers. So they cost 10 yellow coins, gold coins, and that gives you, and it costs one of your population, which we've now got 6. Obviously, we can only have 4 houses currently. So we buy as a worker, do we? And put him down here. There you go. And then he's got no job. So we're going to need to place another one just there. Oh, yeah. Anybody know of a way you can scroll without doing edge scrolling? So you can, like, drag the map around? That's my favourite way to navigate maps. I mean, I don't mind WASD, but ew. Okay, the small niggle, just ignore me. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. Okay, so we've created our workers. Now what do we need to do? We need to earn coins by supplying houses with goods. This will also generate happiness, which boosts speed of production buildings. All of them in the world. Left click and select a worker. Right click on the grain, then drag and drop onto the house to target delivery there. There we go. That will get them doing their business. Done. Once delivered, a coin will be earned. There we go. We're earning coins. Up go the gold coins. Brilliant. Now what we're doing, build a path. Workers move much faster on paths. Open the build menu. Pathing. Paths. Pathing. Oh, they take 1 wood. I would imagine that's per square. I guess you could just kind of go like that. It doesn't really matter, does it? There we go. Perhaps we could do the same with these. Collecting up here. Maybe they'll scoot along. Will you go up there? Yeah, look at him go. He ran over. Could we do the same for you? I mean, it's not really a thing, is it? We could just do something like that. There they go. That'll do. That'll do. I like it. Right. So we've done that. We've built some paths. Lumber mills turn wood into planks, which you will need for many buildings and upgrades. So we need to gather 5 stone. 5 stone. I guess we could take some people off the wood now. We've got like a bajillion wood or 185. Do you know what? We don't have any stone close. That's awkward. Well, it's not. I mean, we don't really need to worry about it. We could go all the way over here. Especially if we build a path. I don't know how we build a path over there because I don't want to plow through any grain. Ooh. Build a lumber mill. Where do we place the lumber mill? So we have to gather 5 stone first. I would imagine that's to build the lumber mill. Let's have a look at the build menu. Right click that. Am I building a path? What am I doing? Cancel Z. Let's see how much the lumber mill... Yeah, there you go. It needs 5 stone. So we're going to have to collect it from here. We've got no 2 ways about it. And we have, as I said, all the wood in the world. You. Could you go there instead? I know it's a bit of a journey. Sorry about that, little man. Does he have a name? No, he's just worker. Can we name them? Oh, don't. How do I? Escape. Escape, I can cancel. Good. I was going to try and name Mr. Worker there, or Mrs. Worker, or Meeple Worker. But you can't. I could have named him after you guys. Some of you regulars would love to come and work on my factory town. Look at his googly eyes up here. That's awesome. Okay, so we're collecting our stone. It's not the most efficient at the moment. But that's what we need to work with. You've got to start somewhere, right? He's almost got it. You know, I could probably get you doing the same thing, couldn't I? Or you. One of you. You, dude. Go over there. Oh, no. I actually need you to go there. Just in case he decides to go somewhere else that I've got no idea what he's doing. So we're delivering our balls of grain into this house, which is giving us coins and happiness. It's not really affecting production right now. I would imagine you have to multiply that by loads. Okay, we have enough to build a lumber mill. It doesn't tell you where the best place to place the lumber mill is. No, production buildings require spare population capacity. If you have already reached the population limit, build more houses or delete existing workers. Just delete them. Just like that. You no longer exist. Okay, so where do we want this? I mean, I guess near the trees, right? How much population did it take? Cancel that. How much population did that? Oh, no. Build. It takes population 1. Oh, yeah, we've used it all up. We're going to have to build another house first. Scrub that idea. Let's get another house in. And we'll place you just there. Should we bother with a path? You might as well path it up, right? Get the idea of what's going on. I want to start terraforming too. Remove blocks. I don't know how you terraform. Will it tell us? Remove blocks. Is that how you do it? No, I don't know what I did there. I removed the path. Oh, you're getting carried away. Terrain. That's block up. We've got F2, F3. Where's block down? Is that all we got? Terrain block up. Up, down. Gotcha. What about smooth? Block down. Or do you just do it like old school? Block down? Is that... Oh, there we go. Come on, get that bit down. Oh. Can we delete this house? Wouldn't mind deleting that house. Delete. Just like that. You get full refunds as far as I'm aware. So it doesn't really matter. Block down. There we go. I want to tidy this up a bit. Because it's a bit messy. I can't tell what's actually raised up and what isn't. There we go. Give a nice area around here. It seems to be free to terraform. Answers on a postcard for that one. Not sure if it actually is. Right, now we'll put this house back in. Perfect. And we'll build a path again. Keep on top of that. Perhaps a better idea for our people here. Right click, no, escape. Would be for this guy to do that and go there instead. Would that give us +2 happiness? Yes! There we go. So now that's +2 happiness. Still no production bonus. Never mind. We've got all the stone in the world. Now we've got room for 2 more workers. It only takes 1 for the lumber mill. Why can't we build you now? Can't afford. Bring more resources to the base. How much is that going to cost us? 6 lumber. We don't have any lumber. How do we make lumber? Oh, That's that, I see. Right, so you need lumber for the stilts in the water. But yeah, we need a lumber mill for that, which is what we're building. Well, you know, it's early days. New unlocks available. New building unlocked. Great. What else have we got? Grain mill, workshop, a chute. Lovely. Scaffold ramp, scaffold block, wood arch, wood bridge, wood pillar scaffold, and a wooden bench. Surely decorative, or unless they need to rest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They might not need to rest. Let's build some more pathing around here. Kind of want to just have all of this area as path. Like the whole lot. There we go. Just fill it all in. It's like the central area. That means anytime they get anywhere within this vicinity, they'll just like speed up. There they go. We could have like a little path going down there now, couldn't we? It might help speed up the stone. There, look. He darted back. He's like, ooh, path. I'll take it. Absolutely take it. Right, okay. Next bit of the tutorial. Assign planks recipe. Production buildings often have multiple recipes, and you can choose which ones are active. Select the lumber mill and start a recipe. Okay. So we're over here. So how do we... Right. Click on it like that. We need to start planks. Press the select recipe button. Select the planks recipe. Go for it. Okay. Bring enough wood to your lumber mill to craft a plank. Now, so it's going to take two logs, 3 seconds, creates 1 plank. I'm guessing eventually you need to do all this math and get it spot on so it's running nice and smooth. We've got a spare worker, so maybe we'll give him plank duty. You can go there and press escape. Get that. I want you to take there. Is that right? It looks like he's got logs. Yeah, he's got logs. He's off. He's on a mission. Left click to select a worker. Right click on a tree and drag the cursor to your lumber mill. Oh. Well, I didn't do that, did I? I could have just gone. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be taking resources from the warehouse just yet. Dude, change of mind. Change of plan. I've changed my mind. It's a change of plan. I'm just combining all sorts of phrases there. There you go. You're just going to take it straight there. That works. I'll take it. He could even take it from there, couldn't he? Bring 2 wood to the lumber mill. Wait for the plank to be created, which it has been. Collect the planks. Bring the plank from the lumber mill to your base to add it to your inventory. Left click to select a worker. Hover over the lumber mill to display its inventory. Right click on the plank. This is going to take some getting used to. I'm just going to say that. So we could possibly have another house, is what I'm thinking. We've got room for 4. Oh, it's all a bit snug, isn't it? We'll go there. Nice little house. Look, we're getting a little village over in this side bit. Let's get some pathing going. I like all this big old path area. Okay, so now we've got space for 1 more person who's going to be 1 there. We're going to have 1 guy up here. And then you, sir, are going to be taking grain into this house. And then you are going to be taking planks out into there. Is he putting planks in? Yes, he is. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. We still haven't got a plus speed percentage. I don't know how much happiness we're going to need for that. We've still got room for 1 more house, though. Ooh. I'm going to have to turn off edge scrolling. I think that's awful. Right then. Click that. Upgrade a house. Houses can be upgraded to increase the population limit. Upgraded houses will also consume food faster. Goods faster. Just fill in the words yourself there. Helping you earn more coins. Select a house, hit the upgrade button when you have enough resources, of course. Note, upgrade actions consume items from the player's shared inventory, items stored within the base, and barns. Rightio. Well, let's start with our first house. It costs 10 yellow coins, which we have 108 out of 5 planks. We've got more than enough. Increases population capacity and speeds up goods consumption. Upgrade it. Do it. Is it done? It's a level 2 house. It doesn't look very different. Or is that my imagination? I can't see any difference with the house yet. It is early access, guys. We've got loads of time. I don't know when it's due out. Like months away. So we can see our guys consuming food here. We now have a space for 2 more people. Right, so we've done that. Your base can be upgraded to increase the house limit as well as your storage capacity. Select the base, hit the upgrade button when you have enough stuff. We need 4 happiness. Currently we are miserable. I don't know whether this means we should have more workers delivering coins. Should we have 2 workers delivering food into a level 2? Don't know, experiment, right? That's how we do it. We experiment. Right, you go from here to there. Let's see. Will that give us 4 happiness? I don't know yet. Not looking like it, is it? We're going to need another house for that. I don't know what overfilling this does. Probably just overstocks it, right? That would be what it would be doing. Because it doesn't seem to be increasing happiness or anything else. Let's build us another house then to get happiness up. With our little village that we're making here. Do some pathing. There we go. That's beautiful. So where was that other dude? Because we've doubled up on dudes here. Either one of these. You. I would like you instead to go from here to there. And that should give us our 4 happiness. There we go. We now have 4 happiness. We can upgrade, which is what the big green arrow is saying. Upgrade you. House max increased by 4, so maximum houses increased by 4. New building unlocked. Food market. Ooh, what's that do? Your base can be upgraded to increase the house limit as well. Oh, just done that. Didn't click the ticky tick. That's not a saying. I'm going to continue. Markets can be loaded with items and then nearby houses will automatically buy from them. It's much more efficient and convenient than delivering goods to individual houses. Ooh, I like the sound of that. We've kind of got a little villagey area going on. I mean, ideally, you would kind of want it right there, wouldn't you? I don't know whether this is like fertile land and this isn't. I don't know how all that works. How big is this marketplace? That's a barn. You can press F keys here and it will take you through these hot bars at the bottom. So it's F1 to 4, I believe. But we can hit B and do it that way. That is fine. Oh, look at it all. Look at all this. We've not even started that. This is just begging out for a shoot all the way down there. Anyway, buildings. We want a food market, which is cheap as chips. And, oh, look at the radius of that thing. Maybe we can just have it here then. Oh, I right-clicked. See, I'm going to have to get out of that habit. I'm used to pressing right-click to scroll the map around. So that is one thing I'm really going to have to get out of. Which won't bode well for other games that use that. But I'll get used to it, guys. I promise. Right, food market. Don't right-click. It won't move your map around. If we put it there, I think that's like the center of town. Really? You can't build over pathing? You could just delete that, really. It's fine. We'll have it there. It looks nice. We'll build some more paths. I guess once you got the paths down, you could prevent yourself from like deleting things. There we go. Little market. I like it. Look at the market. So now we don't want to be taking food directly into these houses, do we? Open the build menu, select building, select food market, place of it. So what happens here? Yeah, he was about to tell us. So all of our grain dudes now need to go from here into there. Is that right? So off he goes. This dude as well. Let's see if it continues the happiness. I mean, I hope so. I guess this way you can have more people doing it. You are not doing it yet. Go in there. Which way is that dude going? He's going there. Okay. You. I saw you. I saw you delivering to a house. Get your grain and go over to the food market. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. I don't want to see anybody delivering direct to houses. Right, so it hasn't changed our happiness. That's brilliant. I guess it's so you can have a central location rather than just spreading them out there. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah, when you've got like lots and lots of resources, it would make sense to go to the food market. Brilliant. All right. Grain mills turn grain into flour, which can be sold for a higher price and is an ingredient in other foods. Ooh, grain mills. Open the build menu. Build a grain mill. So where do we want the grain mill? Ooh, toughy. Wherever there's space, really. We ain't got much choice, have we? Maybe have it here, in between. Or since it's being delivered out this way, I feel like having it up in this corner might be nice. Have it tucked away up here. We can rotate it. Have it there. Is that a bit too snug? Oh, yeah. No, you see, that's a bad place. Pick a better place. Right, build menu. Buildings. Grain mill. Do this better. I didn't think that through at all, did I? I'm going to have it here. It's kind of in the center of town. This is the whole production area. That guy is waiting on wood. You know what we could have? We could have another guy here. Cutting down trees, I think. Oh yeah, remember it's right click. Right click, like that. There we go. Maybe he'll get a move on then and we'll start making many more planks. Do we want to be storing any more wood? I don't even know. We'll just keep storing it until we decide otherwise. So now we've got this. Now it's going to tell us what else to do. We're nearly to the end of the first episode. I have enjoyed this. Time flew. Goodness me, that bodes well for the rest of the mini-series. It really does. I'm getting my thinking shoes on here, guys. This sort of game really does appeal to me. Anything logistical. And town building and production lines. I love it. So anyway, quick, we'll do this. Select the grain mill. Select the flour recipe. Bring enough grain to the grain mill to produce flour. Bring the flour to the food market to sell it. So we need to split this up, don't we? We need to split this up. So the recipe we want, double click. Oh, you can click on this giant flashy thing. We want flour, please. And it shows you the little flour icon over the top there. We'll have a new worker. Put you there. You, sir, are going to be... no, press right click. Select you, right click there, go straight to the grain mill. Don't know whether that's ideal. We could probably build some more houses, let's face it. And as long as they're in the vicinity of the food market, I think we're sorted. Need to start cutting these trees down. We could have some more houses up here, though. Let's build another house. Let's build us another house. We'll face it to the other one. So we make kind of a street. I mean, it's kind of cute. So we have another house there. That gives us another couple of dudes we can have. One there. You are going to be collecting... You are going to be collecting flour. Grain and putting it in the grain mill. So what does flour take? 3 grain. We're going to need another guy. Guess we'll have to build another house then. Alright, yeah, we can do that. You go there. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of it. Because we want 3 to 1. That's my thinking anyway. So another house. We'll put that just there. I know, it's all in the way. Another house there. And then we'll get another worker. Put you there. And for now, you're on grain flour duty. Go there to there. So he's going to take the flour, take it to the store. Oh, look, do you see the 5 coins? 5 coins. 6 happiness. The workshop lets you craft wood, wheels, a conveyor... Oh, conveyor belt. Now I'm a little bit excited. And many other useful and valuable items to help automate your town automation. That's the name of the game, isn't it? It's not much of a factory without auto... Well, that's not totally true. Back in the day, automation wasn't a thing, and it was hard labour. And then the machines took over. What a way to end the episode. We are going to end it there. When we come back, we're going to build the workshop and start looking at building conveyor belts. What do you reckon to Factory Town then? This is my first look and my first attempt at playing a game such as this on my channel on YouTube. I've never really gone for anything like this before. I have played them, as I've said. Big Farmer was a similar one to this, and I've also played Kingdom and Castles, it's got the aesthetic to that. I haven't played Factorio, unfortunately. Maybe one day. And yeah, no, I like it so far. We've got our little town going. I'm probably going to have to work out how these... But that's for next episode. We're going to have 2 a week, guys. So it'll last us about a month of gameplay. And we'll try and delve as deep into this game as possible. And then at the end of the mini-series, we can all decide between us whether we want to continue, whether we'll be coming back, and all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and check out all the links in the description below this video. If you're not on a TV, because I don't know whether TVs have a description. And you know, for all this time I've said, check the description below, and I don't know whether TVs have a description. So you're like, what description? Well, that's not how I usually end an episode. It is this one, though. Alright, guys. Until next time, take care.